50. So when I gave, you know, when people got, now my top two scores were the 98 and then your 90. And that 8 became because of they hit minority ownership, et cetera, all, you know, the other stuff.
Well, that's why they got that black TV anchor in there then, isn't it? Minority.
Yeah, they, you know, they.
She got 1%.
But I mean, from your score, and then these guys they had a great 25-page app, and I think that
that's what I was, after all this is over, I said,
yeah, so this is I printed off your app. The problem, like when you compare your app, so and I read the addendum, so when you actually, if you read your whole app, it's maybe been the best application, but definitely is a top 5 application. But you didn't put in all these, you know, refer. When all these guys are reading, you know, we're obligated to read 25 pages. When we did that, when I talked to some of the other commissioners in the back, they're like, well, you know, when you read 90 of these, we couldn't.
no, hell no.
So the first 2 are, you know, some of them I would read. I mean, the first ones I read every dang word because I wanted to get a feel for what's going to be average and not average. But when you look at like this other app, which is the one that got the overall high scores,
They referenced everything, didn't
they had a reference there, but everything else was spent on, you know, they didn't, if they had to tell you to do an appendage, they might have a little bitty, I mean, they spent their 25 pages really explaining their business backgrounds. They explained their financial plan, and so they would say, see Exhibit 219. So they would, you know, like that. You have it all listed out, but they spent that. So when you read the 25 pages, you got more out of reading this application than your application.
I agree.
It was that first 25 pages that makes the impact.
we almost went with that same company.
And see, they had a diagram here in their 25 pages of exactly how their building was going to lay out. And for you got to go look up an appendix. For these guys, it was easy. It was right there. You read, this is what their design is. This is how they're building it. And then they even gave pictures of how their product's going to be labeled. Yeah, I'll let you have them. You better not.
Oh, no. I'm going to show my attorney. See, because
this was the top rated application.
we were torn between that and another way, and we went this way, and I said, man, we ought to go the other way. And I'm not using that for anything.
But that
show him.
they showed how their product was going to be packaged. They showed, it was better. You know, they're
And we should have went that way.
That's your sales pitch, is that 25 pages.
Yeah.
And everything else is
Who's the big,
that's the one that won that was the top rank by everybody. That's the
can
top
I have
rank.
this? I'm just showing this to my attorney and saying that, see, this is what I tried to get you to do.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not in trouble. We're not going to do anything. I mean, I lost. That's it.
I helped you out a lot.
Well, you really did.
Rhonda didn't score you worth the darn.
Oh, no.
66, then there's a 67.
Yeah, so they may look at me and say, why did you score him so high? But I said, well, because I read this whole
Because I actually read the whole
I
application.
actually went to his
Yeah.
appendages because I thought it was
Yeah.
worth the doing, but these
Yeah.
guys didn't. And they were like,
Yeah.
well, they didn't tell me enough information about the application, so they scored it down.
I agree with you. I
Yeah.
don't disagree with you at all. I'm disappointed, but it's not your fault. We chose to go one route, and we should have gone the other. We had a choice to do exactly the same thing. And we talked about it, and the attorney talked me into going another way.
Here's one here, this,
And I gave him the reasons that you gave me. That's why I want to show him this. And
who's this?
I said, look, these people aren't going to read
No.
2,000 pages.
You can't.
That's right. I
And
said,
you
there's
really
no way you're going to be able to do that.
There are some that I read definitely in detail. There's some, if it was interesting enough, I read their applications. Obviously, I read yours because I told you I'd give you a good hard look at it. And when you get in your application, it's excellent. But yeah, there's 25 pages is the impact. that you have to make. I think the next thing coming up in the 14th is they're wanting to, all of a sudden, which I would think is right, we'll see how this, I gotta hear a much better argument than I've heard. Well, they're wanting to go on and give the other 3 out, which I don't think, we told people 5, they built a business model based on it. Did not, you know,
Well,
this other one, you gave Ovation 70, I gave them 77.5,
I can look at yours,
which,
and I can look at the rest of it, and I can tell you who got the money.
Yeah.
I really can.
Well, this one
And I can
over,
tell you who got it and who gave it to me.
this one over here, you rated him 44. No, who's that, E-Ray, E-K? This,
no store,
that one.
oh, that's a Carol.
Carol. Carol rated him 99. Now, I guarantee he got something going on there.
Oh, I guarantee you.
That's as high as you
If
can
I
go.
gave him a 44 and he gave me 99, I promise you it was a bad application.
Yeah.
There's no way I gave him a 44 if they were good
And
applications.
2 of his buddies went 91.90,
Mhm.
and of course they're on down the list. But
Well, I mean, that's the way the world
I
goes.
am. But I didn't mean, I wasn't trying to hammer, I just read it and said, how does this, and then I gave him a qualified, that's a qualified score. It's a qualified application, but it's not extremely qualified or very qualified. It was,
Well, I think you did it, I think you did it about the best you can do. I picked it, well, I've studied it quite a bit, I picked up on a lot of stuff you're talking about. And you can really, if you know how to look at that real close, you know exactly what went on in certain places.
yeah.
you're looking for
If they look at all my scores, if they look at how I scored everybody,
yeah,
that's for the way I scored it.
yeah.
I think if you hadn't read my whole thing, you would have given me a lower score, and I would have understood that too.
Well, you're true, but I saw it and I was like, well, I know this guy's got a good.
If you went through the whole books of ours, all that stuff we did, I understand. I dislike it, and
But if you go through it, it truly is a top app.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, sure it is. I haven't seen it, but
Honestly, I didn't do you any favors because I was score. I mean, it was, other than that, I gave a little more time on it because, but other than that, it's a legit app and, you know,
yeah.
I wasn't afraid of it either way because I knew you were gonna do a good job. You seem like you do a good job of everything you do, so.
well, I tried, but I just made a mistake there.
So,
I think you did a good job, honestly. I appreciate everything, and if I owe you something, let me
you
know.
want me, no sir, not at all.
Well,
Not at all.
I take it.
A kind word in your favor, if you hear my name mentioned, all of, you know, you see his name or something, say, yeah, reappoint Dr. Ramon to that commission.
I'll do everything I
See the
can.
governor, just say, I think Dr. Ramon's a swell guy, he ought to stay on that commission.
I promise you, I'm gonna bring
But,
that up to him.
but that's
I'm gonna
all-
say,
that's all.
If we had 5 people in there like him, this thing would not be this way.
Tell him, I leave you
I
looking
will
right.
tell him that. Hell, yes, I will tell him.
That's all.
I'm gonna tell him that regardless of what you say.
But the kind words all I ask, that's, I appreciate, you're an interesting man, I appreciate getting to meet you and getting to know you that way, but I didn't do you any favors, to be honest with you.
Well,
You had a great app, and I just took the time to read it, and that's why you got a high score from it. But the other guys, yeah, I think if you can squish it down, and if you take another run at it, we'll leave you that
Well,
other one.
uh,
But just don't tell them I left you that, because that's probably not something you're supposed to have, but,
well, I'll give it back to you.
no,
I just wanna take it to my
yeah, no,
attorney and stick it up.
his ass.
Yes, that's all I want it for. I don't want it for any other reason than that. I
You
just
know, like, I
wanna
don't tell you
lay
where
it
I'm
down.
from, but bam.
Everybody else had 25 to 50 pages, including their stuff. We had 2,000. Thanks a lot.